You know, a lot of people are live right now, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'm setting up everything, so I should start playing in like a minute.
Hot streak.
No gold, no glory!
Bro, that shit didn't last 2 days. Bro, that shit only lasted a day. Bro, I only got 2 little bitches. I had 2 pop pies. They got how much was that? I had 2 pop pies. You had 2. 1. And then I had those other. And I had 1 bowl of fries with popcorn chicken. Alright, I'm back. I think I have my mic on, but it doesn't matter. It'd probably just sound like me being a big back. Alright, what's up, Highvolt? How you doing tonight? We're getting ready for part 2 of our Skylanders SuperChargers nuzlocke. You too, Choppa. I appreciate that. But yeah, basically, this is just a SuperCharger nuzlocke, just like the title. So, every Skylander we can use is Hurricane Jetpack, Stormblade, Sharpshooter Terrafin, Gale Grunt, Spitfire and Dark Spitfire, Super Shot Stealth Elf, Fiesta, High Volt and Double Dare Trigger Happy. And that's it. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's every Supercharger we can play as. So that's our character roster. And since he has a revive ability, if we die as him in a vehicle section, we still get the revive. We just have to switch off of him. Well, I really appreciate that then. You didn't have to leave his stream though if you didn't want to. Alright, let's go on to our next level.
There's the Queen! Let's go pick up the Thunderous Bolt and get out of here!
Welcome to the Cloud Kingdom, Skylander. You know, we had the boat all ready for you. I am...
Alright, do we have our settings right? Can't forget what difficulty we started on. It's either Nightmare or Expert. I don't know. I guess we'll stay on Nightmare mode, but I feel like we wouldn't win. But I guess that's a part of the difficulty.
Sorry, Skylander.
You have to reach the Stormhorn to get rid of these clouds, Skylander. Hurry!
You're gonna want to be careful moving through that fog. It's the perfect place for bad guys to ambush. Just saying.
Wow, Flynn. That's actually great tactical advice.
These storm clouds are a menace. You must stop that awful Lord Stratosphere. Just look at what this humidity is doing to my hairdo.
Skylanders of the undead element are stronger in this zone.
Alright, This level's so bland if you're not looking at any of the like extra bonus stuff or areas.
Infiltrators. Wowzers! That troll just ate all of those clouds. I wonder if they're tasty.
Why is Trigger Happy getting pieced up? I'd be damned if we lose. Why is Trigger Happy getting pieced up?
To other states, like
Why are we getting cooked? Thank you.
it might take some hours, but
That should not have happened. That should not have happened. I swear those hitboxes made no sense. We should not have got hit that much.
second trip is Gordon. They get some about every floor. Let me see.
Yeah, straight.
Alright, we definitely need to buy that revive ability.
Second trip.
Y'all, I hate the fall damage in this game, I'm not gonna lie.
Trash guys.
Okay, but still, there's no way I should be taking 200 per fall. That's crazy, I have 400 HP.
Now let me figure this out.
I'm doing a nuzlocke, so I can only use SuperChargers. I'll pull them out so you can see them all.
Me at my best.
Alright, my brother's picking my SuperCharger.
This how I'm gonna do it. Bro, how do you do it? This is how I'm gonna do it, and you just throw them down. You pick the trashiest one. This one gets trash. Ace for game.
Alright, my brother picked Sharpshooter Terrafin. He's literally low-key trash if you're not using his supercharge combo. So I'm gonna use the supercharge combo.
Shark Tank. Supercharge.
Wait, is this the supercharger gate? Oh, yeah, it is. Alright, I'm gonna skip over that. Man, they should have gave him a movement ability. Like, I get this is kinda his movement ability, but it's not that great. And this, he's slow.
Still looks pretty screwy if you ask me.
I bet they extend that bridge up ahead.
So you
What upgrades does he have? Okay.
Drop the game.
Oh, wait, this has knockback. I probably should have got that. Doesn't matter. Alright, this level's going pretty smoothly other than when we almost got Trigger Happy killed instantly.
Yeah.
Already on the next chapter.
Skylander. Boom.
Hopefully Persephone shows up soon.
Is this road to the market?
Actually, I know when Persephone shows up. I remember when. It's on the 3rd chapter of this level.
The cloud
Close to the end.
Focus, Flynn. Crazy tyrant.
I'm always gonna take fall damage, aren't I?
Skylander.
Packing a punch. Let's go the distance.
Vehicles of the tech element are stronger in this zone.
Alright, it's the part where we can take damage, I think. Shouldn't be too bad, though. I low-key do hate these. Alright, yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Wish you could shoot them out the way, but you can't. Shark Tank is so slow in comparison to Hot Streak. It's the main reason I have difficulties liking it. Like, obviously it's supposed to be slow, it's a tank. But, like, come on. Literally has no movement ability at all. This, like, literally has no speed to it. Alright, I think that's the end of this section. Oh, never mind. We have to ring the bells. Alright, I'm gonna skip over this fight. And of course I got hit. And try ringing these bells.
That door is harmonically locked. Hit the
Like, do y'all see how slow this vehicle is? Like, actually, this is kind of crazy. Alright, next chapter. I think that's 3 chapters in now, right? We're almost at the end of the level. Man, supercharger levels really aren't that... Dang, I just took damage. Oh, it wasn't a lot. Ooh, Earth Element stronger here and I'm supercharged? We could probably shred some enemies. But yeah, people say supercharger and Swaffers levels are really long, but honestly, if you're not doing any of the bonus stuff, these levels fly by in seconds. Like, it feels like I just started the level 5 minutes ago. I'm already this far in. Chopper had to leave. Also, what's up, Sonic? How you doing? Terrafin is so, like, I get why people say he sucks as a supercharger, but he genuinely does shred people when he has his supercharge combo on. But the thing is, you can't use his supercharge combo in Imaginators, which is stupid. I think all the superchargers should have still got their supercharge bonus if you put their vehicle on the portal in Imaginators. I feel like that would have made the most sense. So even though you couldn't use the vehicles in the story mode, you still have a purpose for having the vehicles. So the supercharger wouldn't fully lose purpose of their gimmick. I feel like it would be way better that way. All right, we upgraded Tariff in a good amount, so that's good. All right, glad to hear you're doing good, Sonic.
Alright, okay, you remember this? Shit that.
All right, we've got through most of the fights very easily so far, except for the first one. The first fight we almost got Trigger Happy killed in. But yeah, what have you been up to, Sonic?
Stratosphere has overwhelmed the sunken...
This attack is low-key so useless. I'm not gonna lie. I like that the Supercharger buff also gives your Skylander more HP. Makes it feel more valuable. Since it's more than just a damage buff. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, there's no point using the swim attack. Like, if you're playing regular Terrapin, there actually is. If you're playing this version, you just have to spam and that's it. It's basically just all spam. Alright, we're about to be on to the boss fight. Hopefully we do pretty good, because if y'all remember the first time me and my brother did the Lord Stratosphere boss fight, we died with like 32 Skylanders. I mean 23. Right. Yeah, we're literally about to be on the boss fight right after this door, actually. I'm pretty sure.
You wish to challenge me in the air? I am Lord Stratosphere, born to rule the skies.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure with everything going on. Like, that's not my business at all, and I'm not gonna ask. But if you think you should do it, I feel like, and you feel like it'll help her, you probably should.
But you know that the work we brought you on for.
Alright, let's get on to our...
Before the whole Cloud Kingdom is destroyed. Get moving, Skylander.
Yeah, don't let that big jerk get away with the thundering bolt.
I mean, yeah, I don't mind. I'm not the best to ask for advice, but I'll listen to what you have to say. I'll definitely listen. Alright, we're on our first boss fight of the Nuzlocke. Hopefully we don't lose anybody.
The power of the thunderous bolt, you puny Underlanders.
Try and keep him targeted.
Yeah, nah, I probably will lose all my Skylanders. These flying things are annoying. I can go on the ground to dodge the attack, though. That's actually nice to know. What's up, Patrick? How you doing? Also, I don't use the shark tank much, so I'm not good if I'm gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna perform well with it. Hot Streak is so much better for this part of the boss fight. I just can't attack fast enough. That's the problem. Shark Tank does definitely a lot of damage, though. I'm doing almost 700 per hit. Alright, we have him at the halfway point of his health. Glad to hear you're doing good, Patrick. Alright, invincibility. It's kind of a bad part to get invincibility at. I feel like it would have been better anywhere else. Yeah, we almost got hit. Ah! Alright, okay. I think we got this in the bag. I don't think we're gonna lose anyone here. I feel like we could do this boss fight without dying. Ooh, that was so close, but that looks so cool. I love the drifting in this game. And I like how much control you have over drifting. I feel like in a lot of games that have vehicles, you really don't have a lot of control over your drifts at all. It's just a huge turning thing. You can't change your trajectory after that. Oh, no, I'm about to lose my gear. I'm about to lose my gear. I'm one hit away from losing my gear, but he's almost dead. 26 deaths later is crazy. Don't jinx it, because I just lost my gear. Don't jinx it. That's menacing. I'm going to get hit. I'm going to get hit. Okay, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. I'm going under the ground. And I'm just going to wait for him to use all of them. I think that's a good method. Yeah, I think that's a good method. Just wait it out. That works. That worked. That worked. We did it. We did Lord Stratosphere on Nightmare first try. I knew it was. I'm not gonna lie. This is proof last time was my brother's fault. Last time when I played this boss fight with my brother, we died 23 times. Or 26 times. This time I did it first try on Nightmare mode. Let's go. First boss fight of the Nuzlocke. And I have the highest score out of everybody. That's nice. That is very good. We almost died though. We have 400 HP on Terrafin. I'll be right back for like 1 minute, I think.
Your rift engine's been supercharged with the power of 10 trillion thunderbolts. You'll be able to get into the land of the undead with no problem now, Skylander. Now this is a delicate procedure, so I'll need a little bit to get your vehicle all calibrated for the trip. Don't worry, I'll have her ready in a jiffy and spit. In the meanwhile, you should go do some chin wagging with Buzz. He said something like, "No Skylander on my watch is going into the land of the undead unless they're in tip-top secret ninja commando shape." Anyway, he seemed pretty serious about it.
Okay, Patrick. Basically, the rules of this Nuzlocke are I can only use SuperCharger Skylanders. Basically, I'll show you which ones they are. So, the SuperChargers are the ones with the little play button over here. So, right here, I can use this guy, Hurricane Jetpack, and Stormblade. So, that's 2 Skylanders. I can use Sharpshooter Terrafin, 3 Skylanders. I can use Gale Grunt, that's 4. Spitfire and Dark Spitfire, which is 6. Then I can use Super Shot Stealth Elf, 7 or 6. Then I have Double Dare Trigger Happy and High Volt. And that's it. That's everyone I can use. Oh wait, I can also use Fiesta. So that's everyone I can use. Let's lock the rules. If somebody dies, they can't be used for the rest of the run. If I lose every Skylander I have, the run is over. And the other rule is, I have to play on Nightmare mode, and if I'm about to fight somebody, I can switch. But if I'm already in a fight, I can't switch my character to save another. I can only switch midway through a fight if somebody else dies. Also, Double Dare Trigger Happy has a revive, so he gets an extra life if he dies once. Those are basically all the rules. Yeah, I really want to get Dark Super Shot Stealth Elf. Like, she's really cool.
I am Secret Ninja Commando Operative 11 and 3/5. It's my mission to issue your top secret supercharged challenges. Supercharger combo is authorized. Proceed to your...
I'm going to stream these Supercharger challenges later on. Not today. Also, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I should check if they have different stats. That's a good idea. Thank you, Sonic. Alright. Also, let me know if y'all want me to play anyone specifically, I'll switch. Spitfire has such a cool design. Wait, okay, there we go, stats. Maximum health 520, speed 50, 247 armor, 28 crit, and 111 elemental power for regular Spitfire.
Feel the fire. In a class on my own.
650 max health for regulars for Dark Spitfire, 50 speed, 238 armor, 30 critical, and same elemental power. So Dark has better stats. And I think they should be the same level, right? So Dark Spitfire has better stats. That's good to know, actually. So he's the better variant to use, which makes sense. He is the upgraded Dark version.
Stick to the drink. Boomsticks. You sure took your time getting over here, soldier. Don't start slacking up on your training now. The land of the undead is no walk in the park.
Okay, I'll play Dark Spitfire for now then.
Get to work. Just pull that lever.
This bonus part is so useless. Alright, there we go.
That'll do, Skylander. That'll do just fine. I might seem hard on you, but that's only because you're the best chance we got at getting Master Eon back. Your vehicle should be all prepped for the trip to the land of the undead now. So go and find Flynn when you're ready to head out. You come back in one piece.
Oh dang, we're already on the land of the undead? That's actually good, and we haven't lost anyone. Alright, let's go on to the next level then.
Roy there, Skylander. You sure you're ready to head out? Because we can take all the time you need. Maybe have a snack or something. Today's meatloaf day.
Next, I kind of want to do a Trap Master Nuzlocke.
Okay to be a little scared. I mean, none of us want to go to the land of the
I need to upgrade my Crypt King then, though, if I do plan on doing that in the future.
Really like a good meatloaf. Sheesh.
The land of the undead must be where those transports were taking us. I bet Count Moneybone built some kind of terrible prison there.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, that boss fight is really hard. I think I might actually lose the Skylander on that level.
Better get moving. There's no
like the Count Moneybone boss fight is really difficult, especially to not die with on Nightmare mode. Like, I feel like I could do Expert mode pretty confidently, but Nightmare mode for that boss fight is torture. So I hope I don't die with anybody. Count Moneybone is such a goated villain. Dark Spitfire actually fits the scenery really well. Alright, I want to speed through this level. But I do want to get as much gold as possible to level up my Skylanders. I can't play Imaginators right now, but I hope I can get it fixed on my birthday. I really do want to play Imaginators though. But yeah, I'll most likely do all my Nuzlocks in the recent month, like in this month for SuperChargers. But whenever I get Imaginators fixed, I'll start streaming on Imaginators probably more, since it's the basic Skylanders everyone's used to. Alright. What's up, Donor Laura? How you doing? Alright, we have like 120 wish stones, but like, I feel like they're gonna get all wasted since we basically have every item unlocked in the game. Can't stay for long, but just coming to say hi. Alright, I really appreciate that. Dang, why does he do so much damage? There we go. Bone Chompies, I'm not too worried about them.
Special Agent 321, designation soft paw at your service.
I think I did read something about that before in the past, Sonic, but I didn't know what it was, what the source exactly was. So thank you for letting me know. Alright, we're gonna get this chest and then we're on to the next chapter level. Spitfire is so fast. Like, I love fast Skylanders. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm playing someone mad slow like Wham Shell, it's torture. There's no point in doing it. Right. Alright, we're gonna go to Dark Hot Streak for the Supercharge buff.
Glad to see you made it, Skylander. This pack.
Hot streak. Supercharge.
I don't like that the Dark Hot Streak Supercharge is the same as the regular one. Like, it's so bad that I don't like the way it makes it just have the red thing. I feel like the Supercharge should make the red thing blue instead. Alright, we did max out the vehicle, so that's good.
Boosters. Volcanic wind flare.
They're stronger in this zone.
Alright.
You think slamming through that big prison gate would set off some kind of alarm?
Supershot stealth health isn't great at Imaginators, but she's actually really good in Superchargers. So I'm thinking about trying to keep her alive for a while. I really need to upgrade High Volt though, so I kind of should play him more in the early levels so I can get more gold for him. Hot Streak is so much faster than the Shark Tank. It's way better. Right. I want the Toon Buggy real bad. Like, it's just a cool vehicle. I don't know what its abilities are, though.
Look out for those spotlights.
Alright, we're trying to get this area done as fast as possible because I'm pretty open to damage here.
Try to stay out of the spotlights.
Right. Cheesesteaks are really good. I low-key am craving one too. Not a big one though. Just a regular sized cheesesteak would be nice. Alright, next chapter level.
Excellent work, Skylander.
About to be on the boss fight.
Traded the dark and crusty underbelly of money.
I'm low-key getting nervous. Like, I actually feel like I'm gonna lose a Skylander on this section. I mean, on the boss fight. I'll read that soon, once I get this chest. I hate how much chests just give me stars that I can't use. Yo, that's crazy. What the heck? I mean, California does low-key just go crazy with everything, especially their pizza. Right. It feels so satisfying to just blaze through levels of Spitfire. Like, just spam B and go extremely fast. Like, as Lamb Shell, I would not be anywhere near the end of this level at all. I'd still be on the other chapter. I do want to get that chest for the upgrades, though. Let me know if you want me to switch. Actually, staying as someone I can use a supercharged buff on for the boss fight is a good idea. I don't want to play somebody I can't use a supercharged buff on and then die very fast. I need as much damage and HP as I can get. So I'll stay Spitfire for now. I feel like this hat is a staple in the Skylander series. It feels like I've opened up every chest throughout the level and I still have no money at all.
Thank goodness you're here, Skylander. We
Right, one more fight right here, right? I don't think we need a bomb. Yeah, no, we don't. Yep, last fight before we get to the end, I think. Dang, I'm anxious. This boss fight is genuinely hard.
You do not want to be here when the...
All right, let's go. Actually, no. There's one more land chapter. I'm pretty sure we end up in a green lake area, and then that's the last part before the boss fight. So we're good for now, I think. Unless we already went to that area and I can't remember right. But I'm pretty sure we didn't. Pretty sure we go to that Green Lake area. Then we do another chapter there. I'm missing so much gear bits. Like, my vehicle has, like, no gear on it. I need to get it back somehow. I need to get a Gold Rusher NFC. Yeah, I was. Okay, I was right. I was right.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm gonna check up with Persephone to see if there's anyone I can upgrade.
More fuel for the fire.
If I'm being honest, I don't like Supercharger Gil Grunt that much. I don't like Gil Grunt in general that much unless I'm playing him on the 3DS. Like, playing Gil Grunt on console low-key isn't that great in my opinion. Well, at least so far. I want to play him more so I can actually form a good opinion on him. But Supercharged Gil Grunt kind of just feels like a huge spammer. Like, he has so much attacks, yet I only find myself using like 2 of them. Nope, we can't afford it. Anything for anyone else.
Supercharged.
Not for Spitfire. Jetpack I know needs upgrades. He has no upgrades basically. At least barely any. Yeah, at least we could buy one though. Which path is better for Hurricane Jetpack?
Oh, the sky's the limit.
Hold and press to create Hurricane. Blades into it. Explode. Yeah, this is a hard choice. Think I'm gonna go with the somersault path though. Alright. Who else? Fiesta. See if we can buy anything for him.
It's party time.
Almost, but no. Stealth up is maxed out, I already know that.
Feather the storm.
Nope, can't buy anything for her. High Volt, I know needs upgrades, but I don't think he has a lot of gold.
Protect and surge.
Almost can buy an upgrade. Okay. It's good to know, but we basically only upgraded 1 Skylander, so that's bad. Alright, let's take Dark Spitfire for the buff. I forgot to check Gil Grunt and Trigger Happy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Gil Grunt has most of his upgrades, so there's a low chance of him actually needing me to buy one. And Trigger Happy, I don't think has that much gold. There we go. Why does this level specifically just have so many kids' cuisines laid out? Find it kind of weird. Alright. Just trying to get as much gold as possible, basically. Even though most of this stuff isn't required, I just want to make sure I have most of my characters upgraded. But the chances of chests in this game actually dropping gold are always so low. Yep, gear bits. Give me that food, please. Alright, last fight before the boss fight. Let's get through this. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. Okay, at least I get some of my gear back. That's good. Alright, lock in. Let's lock in.
You know, my luxury Traptanian penta... Count Money Bone.
Alright, we are doing a lot of damage because of the supercharge buff, so that's good. Right. Quarter of his health is gone already. We're doing a lot of damage. Did lose some gear though. And the main problem with this are those little stupid chompy robots he summons throughout the boss. Those make the boss almost impossible to win without losing a bunch of Skylanders. Because they just spawn and then they hit you over and over again for like 200 damage. And it's almost impossible to avoid. It's actually OP. So that's why I want to do as much damage as possible early on before he starts summoning them. Which isn't going to work out well because he's about to start summoning them now. Yeah, he can summon them now. The controls feel so weird upside down. Half health though. Half health is good. I'm not gonna lie, Sonic, you just made me hungry. That sounds mad good. Also, welcome back. We are on the boss fight. We're actually doing really well so far, which I wasn't expecting. Hurry up, hurry up. I almost didn't make it through the portal. Dang it, he's gonna start summoning those stupid chompies. They make this boss fight so annoying, I'm gonna die. 1 HP. I'm cooked. Alright, this is what I hate so much about this boss fight. Like, this boss fight is torture. He summons those chompies and then you just can't do anything else. You're cooked. That's basically how it goes. He summons chompies and you can't do anything. You're just screwed. Dang it.
SuperChargers.
That's so... We were doing so good. Alright, that's the first Skylander we lost in the run so far. Alright, make it back down to him. Why am I stuck on the door? Wait, the Shark Tank might be really good for taking out the Chompies. Or whatever they are, the stupid robot things. The Shark Tank might actually be really clutch for this boss fight. Thing is, his missiles just keep hitting the wall. I can't damage him. Like, the missiles literally just keep hitting the wall.
I wasn't ready yet. Let's try that again. You're really pushing me to the edge.
Moneybone is nearly defeated.
Alright, I think we got this. I feel like we got this in the bag.
Skylanders, this is everyone.
Alright, yeah. We can win this for sure. There's no way.
Doing that. It's quite effective and annoying.
Yeah, Robo Chompies. Because that's literally what they are, basically.
My hands any further. Lucky.
Alright, 2 more hits.
You're in the line of fire now.
Can my missiles stop hitting the wall? Thank you. Thank you, High Volt. Thank you. Also, we did it. Sadly, we did lose our first Skylander, though. We lost our first Skylander of the run. But it could have gone way worse. We beat the boss fight with 1 death. I think that's pretty good. Alright, now we only have a few more SuperCharger Skylanders. We lost Dark Hot Streak.
Wait. What I fail to understand.
I don't know. Ask Cecil, honestly. Cecil just be running through tax money with teleporting.
To keep that old fool Eon locked up.
It was the Skylanders. There was nothing I could do.
Alright, I think we have 1 more level in us. Hour-length stream. I feel like that's pretty good to have.
It is wonderful to see all of you.
But, you know me. Every time I say it's a short stream or I'm going to end stream, I'll probably go on for a whole nother hour.
Chaos is still out.
Which I hope won't happen this time. Feel like I'll probably just do 2 more levels or 1 more level. And then I'll end stream.
How can we possibly
2 or 1 more level.
something so powerful, Master Eon?
The Sky Eater itself is not the problem, Hugo.
This game has so much unskippable dialogue.
It is what's
Yeah, 2 levels. I think that's fair.
shielded by the
Dang it, we lost one.
Doom Station.
I think it's fine though. We still have 7 characters to use, I think, right?
Growing ever more
Spitfire, Shark Shooter Terrafin, Fiesta, Hurricane Jetvac High Volt, Flashwing Trigger Happy,
as long as the core
and Gale Grunt, and Stealth Elf. Yeah, we have a lot. We have a good amount left.
eating monstrosity for now. But we must act quickly before all of Skylands is destroyed.
Bro, I don't know. It's the I have the hat thingy thing from the elemental emblems, and it Shark Fin has it on too.
I'll say, we can't keep this island moving forever. Eventually, we're gonna run
All right, yeah, 2 more.
unpleasant.
Also, tomorrow we'll probably do our 100 Wishstone stream. Because I have like 125 Wishstones now. So we could definitely do our 100 using 100 Wishstone stream tomorrow. If I get the chance. Mags in a suit will be drippy though. Like Mags in a suit and tie will low-key be drip. Man, I have so much more streams to do before I'm finished with this playthrough alone. Like, obviously, with the SuperChargers playthrough, I beat the story mode. But I also have to do a playthrough for the Sky Racing pack, since I have that. Then I have to do a playthrough for the Platinum and 100%. So yeah, this game is going to take a long time to finish. Even though I almost have Platinum on the game, it's going to take a long time to actually finish doing streams on. Which I don't mind, honestly. I love doing streams on Skylanders. And SuperChargers is really fun. Like, so much people hate it, but this game is so fun to play. And I do see why people don't like it, obviously. But I personally think this game is mad fun. Nah, I don't care. Do it anyway. That would be tough. No. I want to do this story mode. Also, I forgot I have to take my hat off of Terrafin. Sadly, I have to take the golden hat off.
Coast to coast, baby.
Hey, Skylander, we found it! We found it! Master Eon has a plan to stop the darkness. Come on!
A perfect weapon.
We almost have every hat in the game. We only need 60 more hats. Alright, what supercharger should we play as now? Nah, you don't have to do a race to progress at all. You can just skip. Oh, we're on Battle Brawl Island, one of my favorite levels of superchargers. You can never fail with an arena battle. Plus, it has a boss fight in it too. This is a really fun level. Fiesta, bet. Mags in a top hat. I mean, Callie in a top hat. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this level, like the Spellsmiser boss fight is low-key kind of hard. 3 boss fights in a row is crazy. We're gonna hit with triple. 3 boss fights in a row.
Even if it wasn't cursed, it would take us years to find what we're looking for.
Maybe, maybe not. What if I said I could get you a spellpunk to help navigate that spellpunk library?
Do I want to know how?
Hey, this is all on the up and up. Mostly. Some spellpunk in a little battle arena.
Wait, Spellpunk Library is the next mission? Dang, this game was hitting difficult level after difficult level.
What do you say, Skylander? You ready to become the champion of Battle Brawl Island?
So there's 3 bosses in this level. 2 mini bosses and 1 final boss with Spellsmiser. So hopefully we don't die. Feel like Stealth Elf would be a good pick midway. So we'll play Fiesta for the first 2 bosses, and then for the Spellsmiser boss, we'll play Stealth Elf. Facts. Facts.
It's party time.
And sadly, we have to take our drippy hat off of Fiesta as well.
I aim to embrace. The Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
Man, Fiesta's already not that strong of a Skylander, and I don't even have him fully leveled up or upgraded. So that's gonna be pretty bad. So let's try and get as much gold as we can. I'll never hate Fiesta for being a bad Skylander though. Just cause how good his design is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we should have taken the hats off before we started. That's my bad. But yeah, they could never make me hate Fiesta just cause he's a bad Skylander. He has such a cool design. His moveset goes so well with his design as well. It really sucks that they made him weak. And that he kind of has a useless third attack. Plus, the Crypt Crusher is such a sick vehicle. So Fiesta and his vehicle overall are so tough just for design alone. Dang. There we go. Now we can just turn that off. No! How did I get bumped off? I wasn't even close to the fan. There we go. Chopscotch low-key fits. I feel like Fiesta and Chopscotch could low-key be related. Just because how similar they look. At least we got a level up. Alright, 1 more upgrade and then we have to go on with the level because we can't... 5 amigos or amigo damage boost. I mean, the amigos die all the time. Damage boosting wouldn't do much. Actually, Since it's the only one I can afford, I'll buy it anyway. Alright, let's go on to the Battle Brawl. I like that they merged the Battle Brawl Island into the MAP and Imaginators. It's a really nice touch. Dang, I would have had enough for the upgrade if I just came down here and broke those two things. Hey, money. Alright, just this, and then we can start the battle arena. There we go. Why does this dude have one sock on? I just realized that literally he has one sock on. Nah. Yeah, they look this. They like really do share those elements anyway. All right, let's spawn our amigos and get to the fighting. Look at how weak Fiesta is. Super shot stealth off would have had him down to a quarter of his health already. I'm all down for playing weak Skylanders, but holy. Yeah, this is coming from a guy who likes Sprocket, so can't really hate on Fiesta. Alright, since my amigos get killed every time he does the slam, I might just have to kill him with the gun itself. And I would use the solo notes, but they do like 5 per hit. There's basically no point in using them. Yeah, 7 damage per hit. There's no point in using the solo notes. So I just have to use the gun on him like this till he dies. Is it possible I could put the minions too far for him to hit? Nope, he just comes closer. One thing about this level is it drops so much food, it feels like there's never a chance of you dying. Like, the level just gives you so much food throughout it. Well, I will say in the Spellsmiser boss, it's definitely possible to die. If you just eat up all the food before the boss fight, it's such a high chance of you getting hit with that one lightning attack and then dying. Our minions are going after the iron guy. They're not trying to hit the guy right in front of them trying to kill him. They're trying to hit the iron guy instead. I am disappointed in my amigos. He does look cooler in the purple. Yeah, that's a perk of leveling up your Portal Master rank. Alright, I don't know whose idea it was to make Swap Force enemies mini bosses, if you can even call them that. What's up, Loki the rat? How you doing? I'm back. Holy, I have no time to attack. I get like 3 seconds to attack and then it's right back to dodging. Oh, you make bracelets? That's really cool. Also, glad to hear you're doing good. Alright, we got this boss in the hands. Yeah, I feel like we have this mini boss in the bag. We should be able to win here. Got one down. We are getting low, though. There we go. Alright, let's go to a random supercharger. Stealth elf.
Silent but deadly.
The time has now come.
My mom used to make bracelets.
Observe the magnificent aerodynamic.
Also know a SkyTuber who makes bracelets too.
If you can hit them, they might drop a surprise, or perhaps a nice pastry.
Oh wait, take the hat off. Yeah, Pinkia, that's what I was talking about. She makes bracelets. She makes Skylander based bracelets too.
Look at these skills.
I should have picked this path, low-key. Yeah, I low-key should have picked this path. Yeah, I can switch it literally anytime. I'm rich. I have 8K on her.
Everyone applaud for supplying sheeps from a place.
Alright, we'll eat all of the food in this area so we can't cheat out the boss fights by cheating. Yeah, I'm gonna eat all the food so I can't cheat the boss fight by just healing. Also, welcome, Glitchy. Glad to know you're alive.
Catch a glimpse.
Bro, my cat just dropped my Eon's Elite Spyro while he's in his case. I'll be right back. I gotta make sure the case didn't crack. My cat didn't break my Eon's Elite Spyro case, but that actually almost scared me. That was like, he just straight dropped the case off of the table. I did not expect that. Glad to hear y'all are doing good, by the way. Right. I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand these enemies specifically, so I'm gonna try and get them out early. They were actually really OP. Okay, I think that big ugly guy is gonna drop down now. Yup, this is why I picked Stealth Elf. Look how unfair she is in this boss fight. Half health already. She is so broken in this game. Nothing can stop her in this game. It was that easy. Stealth Elf is unfair. I should play someone else who isn't broken. We should try High Volt. I think he's a good pick.
Protect and surge. The culinary exploits of the
High Volt is low-key just a better Double Trouble. Actually, I don't want to say better because I haven't played Double Trouble much on console. I think High Volt is low-key just a melee Double Trouble. Alright, once again, we're gonna eat all this food before the boss fight starts so we can't cheat and just heal during the boss. There we go.
Face me, Skylanders.
Spell Slams have such a cool design. This is such a cool boss fight. This might be my favorite boss fight in SuperChargers. If we're talking like melee land boss fights, this might be my favorite boss fight in SuperChargers. High Volt is broken for this boss. I can't take any damage. High Volt's so broken for this boss fight. Well, no, I can take damage from like spell punks and stuff if I play my cards wrong. Yeah, no, I'm taking a lot of melee damage from these guys. Why am I about to die? There's no way I should be almost dead right here. Why do spell punks have so much health? I hit these guys so much time and none of them died. Finally. I will forever despise fire spell punks. Fire spell punks make me not want to like I actually hate fire spell punks so much. There we go. That almost got real close for no reason. All right. Yeah, High Volt was a really good pick for this boss. I'm getting rid of that fire spell punk as fast as I can. There we go, bye. I hate you. Right. It's going pretty smooth now. We almost had a close call back there, though. Dang it. Oh, no. Get rid of this guy right now. There we go. Dang, the spell punks just keep coming. No, I have to kill him for health right now. Alright. Have a great night, Glitchy. Keep getting so close to dying. I built such a cool Skylander, bro. Why does it feel like I'm doing no damage now? Okay, never mind. Right, should only take like 10 more hits to kill him. Ooh, 35 HP. Okay, we won. We almost died. Alright, we beat the level with 35 HP. That's good. Well, no, it's not good that we had 35 HP, but it's good that we beat the level. Alright. Magic guy who can teleport is stuck in a rope right now.
This one here is terrifying. Well, anyway, you come back anytime, yeah? It's good for business. Auf Wiedersehen, you stolen die Schwiebernonen-Haus.
Meddling onion peddlers. And yes, he means it in a bad way.
The knowledge you seek is held within the halls of the age.
I don't know. That's just how Slamzer is. I keep saying his name wrong. But yeah, that's just how Slamzer is. He's an ore farmer through and through. Posing and everything, waving while getting killed. After cheating and teleporting us to a different dimension and everything.
I have a feeling we might run into some trouble. Lucky for you, Mags is putting the finishing touches on the new and renovated shop, complete with friendly proprietor.
Hi there, Skylander. Welcome to the brand new Academy store.
The Academy store is actually really cool. I like it. Thing is, it has to be early game to be useful. Once you first unlock it, it's really useful. Once you're 2 levels after you unlock it, you basically can only buy hats from there. I think that's the main problem. Still a really cool place though. I like the hat shop. Alright, I think we can afford an upgrade.
Have you had a chance to see what we've got for sale?
Facts.
We
That's
get new
facts.
Deliveries and restock all the time. So make sure you check back often. Speaking of which, make sure you save any winged sapphires you come across. Those little babies get you discounts with me, Sharpfin's pit crew, and Miss Persephone's upgrades.
But yeah, basically, since I have basically every item in the game, I can only buy hats from here. So there's not much reason for me to come here anyway. I can basically just use my wish stone to get every hat in the game.
Good luck out there, Skylander.
Alright, break a few things so we can make sure we can actually buy our upgrade. Then we're off to our last level of the stream. Sonic, you're literally spitting facts though. Like, he'd do anything to get aura points. Like, bro, his wife could divorce him and then take his kids and he'd just start posing while crying and do a dramatic fadeaway or something.
Are you ready for a new magical upgrade?
I want to buy this upgrade so bad. Alright, slows enemies down now. Alright, let's go off to the last level. First, we gotta talk to Eon, though.
We know from Slamzer that the books we seek are somewhere in the halls of the ancients. But the hall is vast, and time grows short. Therefore, anyone who can possibly be spared from maintaining the academy will be going on.
Nah, Vader's on his own tier. That's kind of a reach. Vader is on his own tier. He's definitely up there, though. He's definitely really high up there.
Oh, I wish I was as good at being as inspirational as that guy, but still it's hard to get excited about going to a library. Right, Hugo? Never mind.
Alright. Spellpunk Library. Last level of the stream. Another very short 1-chapter level. But yeah, this level's only long if you do all the bonus stuff, which we're not doing. So it shouldn't take too long to finish this. It's already been an hour and 22 minutes, though. That's shocking. Doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Fire element are stronger in
I think I found a book about the darkness.
Before creating the portals, the ancients. Centuries later, in the age
Oh yeah, this level's gonna be really fast, especially since we're skipping cutscenes.
had become the greatest champions the world had ever known.
Sonic, I really want to buy.
Enemy or debris.
I really want to buy Pop Fizz, Big Bubble Pop Fizz from SuperChargers, because I want a Supercharger from every element. And the elements I'm missing right now are Magic. No Magic Supercharger. And I'm also missing Light Element and Dark Element. So I want to get Big Bubble Pop Fizz, but I want to know if he's worth it. And I also want to get an in-box one, but I'm not sure. It's kind of an interesting choice.
Laying in wait.
Right, almost have high voltage at max level.
Suddenly, tremors and aftershocks rumbled throughout the land. Some great evil was being conjured in the arcane keep of the Spellpunks. The deviant
Ew, more Spellpunks. I can't stand Spellpunks.
cursed relic that had allowed the darkness into Skylands centuries ago. The Dark Rift Engine.
Get two. That's interesting. I'm gonna read that comment real quick. Get two Big Bubble Pop Fizzes. He's worth it. Both of his packs are the best pack. Oh, okay, bet. That's actually really good advice. Thank you. Welcome back, Glitchy.
Had to be stopped before they
Sorry to hear that you couldn't sleep.
awaken the darkness.
Hopefully my gameplay is boring enough to help you sleep, though, because my commentary is never really the greatest.
But the way to
Right.
had grown treacherous.
These guys are actually really cool. I wish we saw these enemies outside of the 2D levels. I really wish we saw these enemies outside of the 2D levels. They actually look really cool. The slow-mo actually looks so cool.
The Spellpunks were drawing magic from the Dark Rift Engine, feeding power to the darkness. To the next upgrade, it is widely known that fairies only
Alright, let's get these guys. Actually, they're not even required for me to kill. I fell off. The fact falling does 100 damage is crazy to me. Every time High Volt shield is hit, it'll do more damage when it explodes out. Thank you for letting me know that, High Volt. I tried timing the shield blocks so I could get more damage. I'm just really bad at it.
fought their way through the danger, charging into the mouth of the Spellpunk keep.
Okay, I have to kill those spells. I can't stand Spellpunks. These guys will forever be the bane of my existence. Also, that stupid Spellpunk slowing me down is making this so much harder. Alright, we can kill these guys freely now. There we go. I like High Volt's jump animation.
All of Skylands began to quake, and a wave of fear as a great and terrible shadow erupted from the keep.
I had always heard that it was the ancients who let the darkness into...
Hey, Skylanders, look at this.
You should try this. A charge and a...
Nope, not doing that.
Come back with a sky vehicle when you're ready.
It's back here though. Wishstone. Oh wait, I forgot I had the slam attack unlocked. Thank you for reminding me, Ivo. I haven't been using it at all. Forgot I had it.
I will add this to my report.
Also, I'm not doing the book in here since it's a bonus. I just wanted to get the money. Alright, let's look for the next book.
Nice.
I do wonder what the max amount of Wishstones is as well, because I have like 125 and I haven't been capped out yet.
You gotta see this book.
Alright, Flynn has the next book. That's good to know. Ivo's almost max level.
I will add this to my report.
Dang. Oh, so Imaginaries comes a day before my birthday. That's nice. I really hope you get to, like, enjoy Imaginaries. Also, Ivo, do you ever plan on, like, streaming? Because Imaginaries is a nice game for streaming. Other than the copyright and everything.
Looks like this one here.
Mainly because Imaginaries is a really difficult game, so you can do a lot of UNMs in there.
I will add this to my report.
Sonic, I'm saying this, it'll probably be me who no lives to find out the max amount of Wishstones. If I already have 100, there's nothing stopping me from getting any amount more than that. It would take a long time though. But I do have a lot more SuperCharger streams to do in the future, so it'll build up over time. Can't stand these fire spell punks. Right, got a hat. I never liked this hat. I will never use it on any Skylander. Unless it's like Whirlwind or something. Like maybe. I could see a few Skylanders I use it on, but still. It just seems so unversatile.
Its dark power was beyond comprehension. It shattered mountains and bridges with casual disdain.
Okay, what else is back here?
Earth-shaking and all-consuming, for it knew that in order for its power to
Right.
grow, the core of light must stay hidden. Undaunted, even in the face of this great evil, the Skylanders continued the quest.
Use it on Warnado? I don't have Warnado. And I don't think he's worth getting other than the fact I want to finish my SSA collection. Warnado seems so trash. But the thing is, with most trash Skylanders, they're really... Most of the trash Skylanders that exist, especially from Spyro's Adventure, if they're trash on console, they're usually really good on 3DS. So who knows, maybe Warnado is a good Skylander on 3DS games. But still, Warnado just doesn't seem worth getting. He seems so trash. I will probably get him in the future to 100%. I mean, to get all of my Spyro's Adventure figures. Also, that looks like the glove hats from Glove World in SpongeBob. If anyone knows what I'm talking about.
It called forth its evil servants to do its terrible bidding.
I just took so much damage.
They would fall before the Skylanders.
I have to kill that spell punk right now.
Of experience and treasure.
No! Stop, stop, stop. Die right now. There we go. That saved me. Also, I just realized there's food right here. I know Legendary likes Warnado. But yeah, the thing is, if a Skylander is good on 3DS but good on console, that's enough for me to not hate the Skylander. Like, if a Skylander sucks on 3DS and console, there's no saving you. You actually are useless and there's no point in playing you at all. Like, imagine sucking on both versions of Skylanders. Why is this spell punk not doing his job? There we go. Dude was not healing anybody for a hot minute, and he was laughing about it too. That was actually kind of smart. It got me a hit a lot though, so... Dang, this guy's low-key putting beats on me. There we go. Also, when do we hit level 20 with high volt now? That's good. Alright, one more book left.
Then, after a long journey, the lost citadel of the Portal Masters had been reached. The radiant purity of the core of light had been...
Bowsers, looks like the darkness almost conquered Skylands back in the olden.
Yeah, nah, they probably did have an argument. He literally wasn't doing his job. You ran out of string? Nah, there's no way. Did you at least get to finish one bracelet or no? I hope so. Also, I like that the Skylanders community found out a way to like reset creation crystals without a 3DS or a Wii and made it downloadable for free. So anybody could just reset their creation crystals. Go to the store at 12:49 a.m. Obviously, it's not that time for everyone else, but still, that's kind of crazy. Dang. That sucks. That is really unfortunate.
Alright, well, come back with the sea vehicle when you're set. I bet the next book is gonna be even more exciting than this one. I think you...
Yeah, low-key, there is usually too much string.
Oh, hi, Skylander. I'm glad you're here.
Alright, guys, this is the last.
Fight the Dark by Pomfrey LaFoot.
Sorry about that. That kind of was something I had to handle real quick. But yeah, this is the last book of the level. Once this level ends, we'll be ending stream.
The forces of good had discovered the hidden location of the core of... The Skylanders sped into action. There was only one chance. An all-out attack to drive the darkness toward the core.
Can I just stay underground the whole level and take no damage? I wonder if it actually allows me to do that. There's no way. I doubt it. So far, it's working, though.
Skylander, however, would not be halted.
There's no way it's gonna let me just skip over every dangerous object of the level. That's crazy. The real question is, can I skip over its beam? Yes. I can avoid all damage in this level. That's crazy. At least on this section of the level, I can avoid all damage. Now I see why people say Shark Tank is probably the best vehicle in SuperChargers. You can just dodge most damage by going underground. I still don't like that its missiles move weird and how slow the vehicle is, but I can't deny, this is broken. Just being able to go underground and dodge everything is crazy. Oh, so the Shield Striker is like the Shark Tank, but better. Bet. You just made me want the Shield Striker even more than I already do. Especially now that I have High-Vol, I have even more of a purpose to get the vehicle. I bought it from my local game store called Classic Game Junkies. I bought the Shark Tank from my local game store called Classic Game Junkies for $5. Which I'm pretty sure this vehicle is normally priced at. I'm pretty sure you could get this vehicle for $3 or $5. Alright, that's the end of the level. We're gonna go back to Help World, use our wish stones, and then end stream. And I'll probably get ready to try and turn some of my streams into videos or work on a video tonight and then go to bed.
What'd you call me?
Callie is right. You must seek out the off.
Oh, Tesla's back.
Whoa, that looked like a pretty hard landing. You'd better go check on Tessa, Skylander. I need to examine the book we got from the Spellpunk library for leads on Pomfrey's whereabouts.
Tessa, are you alright?
Yeah, I'd say your squawk and feather mattress could use a little flying lesson from old Captain Flynn.
I'm fine, guys. Just a little shook up. And it wasn't Whisker's fault, Flynn. These skies are getting more dangerous by the minute. We had to evacuate all of Woodboro to get away from the Sky Eater. And they're safe for now, so I decided...
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Sonic.
We'll take all the help we can get.
I just feel like I haven't been uploading enough. It's been a whole month already since I uploaded. And I get it, I was stressing about passing, but I already passed and it's been a week since my school ended. I need to upload something soon. There's no reason I haven't. I just feel really lazy right now. Like, I feel like I should have been uploading something. Yeah, Joe Swanson from Family Guy voices Flynn in Skylanders. For anyone who didn't know that. Yeah, I just don't want to be lazy right now in general. So I'm gonna try and get some videos out soon, hopefully. I have 2 to 3 pretty big video ideas. It's just 1 or 2 of them is a collab. So I've just been looking for someone I could do a collab with. to work on that video. But everyone I asked so far is busy.
Continue on your path of courage, and soon you will ascend to our highest ranks. A grand adventure awaits you, Portal Master.
Master Eon, I found him. I found the Fuzzbottom. According to a passage in his final book, he planned to retire to the Gadfly Glades to work in solitude.
Well done, Hugo. Seek out Flynn when you are ready to leave.
Any play.
Alright, let's use these wish stones real quick. Cowboy hat. Oh, Outback hat, never mind. The feathered hat. I love this hat on the 3DS games. Well, I love it in general, basically. It's one of the first hats you unlock in 3DS Giants. Ice cream hat. Plus 20 speed is a great stat boost. The firefighter hat. I'm shocked I didn't unlock this earlier. What the heck? Golden Queen's helm. Or desert crown. Police ranger hat. Officer cap. And Quartermaster stars. Alright, everybody. Thank you all for watching. That's part 2 of the Skylanders SuperChargers Nuzlocke. Next level, we'll be going to Gladfly Glades to meet LaFuzzbottom. Which, I don't think the level is necessarily hard, but it's definitely really fun and memorable. But yeah, hopefully everybody will tune in for part 3. Thank you all for coming by. And Extreme Collects out. Peace. That officer hat kinda looks a little German. That's crazy. You're not wrong though. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Especially Sonic and Glitchy. I really appreciate having you in my streams. Also, thank you, Patrick. It's really nice to see a new viewer, and you keep returning a good amount. It's already been 3 streams since you first showed up. I really appreciate it. But yeah, have a extremely great night or day, depending on where you live. Dream Collects out. Peace.